This is News 14 Carolina meteorologist Matthew East, and this is the Carolina weather video for the 30th day of December here on this Tuesday. Let's start off with a look across the lower 48, what's going on. This is the pressure as well as the precipitation across the lower 48. The features of note, we have an area of high pressure sort of centered across the central Gulf Coast. That's our main influencing factor today. Clear sky, sunny day, mild temperatures, just a gorgeous day unfolding for us. But back in the Plain States, we have an area of low pressure, some snow on the north side of that, and a cold front trailing down from that. That is going to be sweeping our way fairly quickly. All right, there's the radar in terms of the contours on with snow and rain, and you see that snow occurring across portions of the northern United States. Because of that, some various winter weather and snow advisories in effect for the northern part of the country, but things very, very quiet here across the southern half of the U.S. today. And temperature-wise, we're looking at a cool start to our day, but it'll be a very mild day here across our region. A lot of lower 60s on the map here across the Carolinas today. Gorgeous day, but there's the colder air in parts of Canada, the northern part of the country. That's going to be quickly dropping off to the southeast, and this will be a pretty significant blast of cold air coming up over the next few days in the central and eastern part of the country. Let's show you how this unfolds, and hang with me here as toward the end of this video I'll show you where I think this pattern is headed as we get into January. All right, 1 o'clock this afternoon, a mild day for us, just a gorgeous day here in the Carolinas. Lots of sunshine, highs in the lower 60s in many Piedmont locations. Just a fantastic weather day. Get out and enjoy it because today is the last mild day for quite a while. Tomorrow, 1 in the afternoon, that cold front has swept through. It's off the coast. Behind it, pretty stiff north and northwesterly winds settling on in. And it'll be a day tomorrow with probably high temperatures being reached around the middle of the day. And after that, temperatures drop off through the afternoon. We're talking winds out of the northwest, maybe gusting over 25 or 30 miles per hour at times tomorrow. So a chilly day. And, yeah, I think some snow showers up in the North Carolina mountains on up through the mountains of Virginia as we go through, especially the first half of the day for tomorrow. That high pressure builds right on overhead by New Year's Day. So for all the New Year's Eve celebrations coming up tomorrow evening, it'll be a chilly one. Temperatures falling through the 30s, and eventually New Year's Day during the morning, lows well down into the 20s. Probably low to mid-20s across much of the Piedmont Thursday morning, and high temperatures New Year's Day, struggling to make it up into the low to mid-40s rather. So low to mid-40s for highs New Year's Day. Certainly a chilly day, but a beautiful day. Lots of sunshine on the way. And then here comes our Friday system. I've been mentioning the chance for a little bit of light freezing rain Friday morning. That's still a possibility, but the GFS is now trending towards some of the other models and holding the precipitation off until later in the day. So this is 7 o'clock in the morning off of the 7 o'clock Friday morning off the 6C run of the GFS. And it still is bringing a little bit of light precipitation into at least the southern Piedmont early in the day Friday. And so I still think around the Charlotte zone there could be some light freezing rain, possibly up around the Triad Friday morning. But I stress the word light. It looks like the precipitation, while the temperatures are below freezing, will indeed be very light. This is 1 o'clock Friday afternoon, and finally 7 p.m. Friday evening. It looks like the bulk of the precip probably Friday afternoon. That should be after temperatures are above freezing. So in short, Friday morning, yep, could see a little bit of light wintry precip, but I think it'll be brief and light in nature before the bulk of any rain moves through Friday afternoon. But it's a fluid situation. We'll keep an eye on that as we get closer to Friday. Here we are Saturday, 1 in the afternoon. The upcoming weekend looks cool and dry. That's Saturday. That is Sunday. Next system taking shape off to our west Sunday, but I think we probably squeeze in Saturday and Sunday as dry days. And then we get into next week. Yeah, so we got this week settled. Let's head to next week. This is 7 o'clock in the morning Wednesday. Looks like there'll be a big storm system swing through late Tuesday or into Wednesday. Probably a significant rain-producing system Tuesday into Wednesday. And behind that system, that's when we see our big pattern flip to cold weather And that's what I've been mentioning here. This is the composite day 8 to 10 charts off the European on the left and the GFS on the right. The model's now finally seeing exactly where this pattern's going, and it's going to be a pretty cold pattern for much of the central and eastern part of the country. And really, we're beginning that step down to colder weather this week with the front that moves through tomorrow. But I think we're heading into a cold and probably occasionally stormy pattern. I just picked a random chart here off the ZeroZ GFS. This is 7 p.m. Thursday evening, the 8th. And I really think we're headed into a cold pattern in the central and eastern part of the country, and probably one that we see occasional storm systems want to ride on through. And we'll just see if we can get things to line up correctly for a couple of snow chances. Nothing to hang our hats on just yet, but a cold pattern and maybe a cold and stormy pattern as mid-month unfolds. We'll see. No details yet, but that's where I think we're probably headed as January unfolds. All right, so that is it for today's edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Everyone have a wonderful Tuesday, and if you don't check back in, I will have a new edition of the video posted tomorrow morning, New Year's Eve morning. But if you don't check back, have a great New Year, and we'll see you as we get into 2009. But if you'll be around, be sure and check tomorrow. New edition of the video will be posted bright and early tomorrow morning on Wednesday morning. Have a great Tuesday, and God bless.